Hello students, welcome to the video. In this pandemic situation, we all learned a very important lesson of cleanliness. Is it not? We have learned to wash our hands very often. We should not touch any things unnecessarily. We should not be very close to people. So much we learned now. So in today's lesson, we are going to learn cleanliness is next to godliness. So how important is cleanliness? Okay, we should be very clean to maintain a very good health. Okay, so let's see what happens in this lesson. So it's like a dialogue, children. So it's a scene. So the scene is happening in a classroom. It's a long time since we were in such an environment, but still let's enjoy this lesson as if we are all in the classroom. Okay, so the scene is happening in a classroom and the characters are a teacher and students. Teacher enters the classroom. So after the teacher enters the classroom, what the students will do? Good morning. Okay, you all will say, no, good morning, ma'am. Same way here also the children are saying, good morning, sir. Okay, teacher, very good morning. Sit down, children. Please answer your attendance. So after the teacher enters the classroom, he asks the children to sit down and answer the attendance. So first he is calling Anusha. Anusha answers, yes, sir. Next, teacher calls Bharati. Then Bharati answers, present, sir. Then teacher Chetan. Motion. He answered, he is absent, sir. Then teacher asked, do you know why he is absent? Rakesh answered, okay. He is not well, sir. He has malaria. Have you all heard of the word malaria? It's a disease. It's a name of a disease. Okay. So let's see what happens here. Teacher. Oh, how sad. So teacher felt very bad. Okay. So that's why he's telling, oh, how sad. Teacher, after marking the attendance, starts the discussion. So after finishing the attendance, so the teacher asks for the other information. Okay. These days many people suffer from malaria. Okay, this is said by the teacher. Rita. What causes malaria, sir? Teacher. Mosquitoes cause malaria. They also cause other diseases like dengue, chikungunya, etc. So these words, malaria, dengue, chikungunya, so all these are names of the diseases which are caused by the mosquitoes. Okay, so the mosquitoes which carries the virus. Okay, so if it bites any person, that person will get any of these diseases. Okay, so depending upon the virus which carries, so depending upon that they may get malaria or dengue or chikungunya. Okay, I'll show you what are the symptoms of malaria. Okay, so symptoms of malaria are fever, vomiting, headache, chills and nausea. Nausea means feeling like vomiting. Okay, so you don't feel like eating and you feel like vomiting. Whatever you eat, you feel like vomiting. That is called nausea. So these are the symptoms of malaria with high fever and with shivering. Okay, so that is the symptoms of malaria. Then symptoms of chikungunya is fever, joint pain, headache, rashes, swelling and muscle pain. So all these are the symptoms of chikungunya. Okay, so people may have joint pain. You would have seen people suffering with joint pain when they get chikungunya. Okay, then dengue symptoms. Okay, if you see dengue symptoms, it is rashes, Okay, rashes means you can see red spots on the skin, no, that is called rashes. Sudden onset of high fever. So the fever will be very high. Okay, more than 100 degree Fahrenheit, they will get the fever. Okay, pain behind the eyes, stomach pain, vomiting, diarrhea, headache, then muscle and joint pain. So all these are the symptoms of dengue. Okay, so if any of these symptoms is there, means you have to go to doctor. Okay, then doctor will ask you to take a blood test. Then after the result comes, the doctor will say whether you have any of these fever or it's a normal fever. Okay, so you should always take fever very seriously. Okay, you can't take all fever as the normal fever. And nowadays, no, so whenever you get a fever, you should have that seriousness. Okay, now let's go to our lesson. Savita, I have not heard of dengue. What is it, sir? So teacher answers here. Dengue fever is a disease caused by a virus carried by mosquitoes. Okay, so the mosquitoes will be having the virus in it. Okay, so when it bite a person, a human being, so that virus will be transmitted from the mosquito to the human being. Okay, because of that only people are getting dengue. Okay, so you can't take all mosquitoes are normal mosquitoes. Okay, we also see mosquitoes. So we should be very cautious because we don't know which mosquito is carrying virus, which mosquito is without virus, we don't know. Okay, so that we should be very careful. Savita, how do I know I have dengue? Then teacher answers, the symptoms are headache, rashes and body pain. I showed you a slide, no? Same way only. Okay, so the symptoms are headache, rashes and body pain. Suresh, is it infectious? Okay, he is asking whether it is infectious. What is the meaning of infectious? It is transmitted from one person to another person. Okay, for that the teacher answers, no. When a mosquito bites a person who has been infected with the dengue virus, the mosquito can become a carrier of the virus. If it bites someone else, that person can be infected with dengue fever. The virus can't spread directly from person to person. Okay, so what here the teacher is saying, it does not, the virus won't spread from person to person. Okay, so if you see in our home, if someone gets cold, next person will also get cold. Okay, that is infectious because by being together itself it will spread. But dengue will not spread like that. Okay, if a person at home he is having dengue, means the person if he is bitten by a mosquito, and that mosquito if it goes and bites another unhealthy person, then only that healthy person will get dengue fever. Okay, simply by being together he will not get the fever. Okay, that's the meaning here. Suresh, how can we avoid this, sir? So teacher answers, it's easy. Keep your surrounding clean, use an insect repellent, cover sleep areas with netting, avoid going outside at dusk and dawn when mosquitoes are most active. Dirty water in the gutters and the ditches are the breeding places for mosquitoes. Okay, so what the teacher says? He says the surroundings should be always be kept clean. Okay, so I'll show you one more. Okay, so best ways to prevent mosquito bites. Okay, Use an effective repellent. Repellent meaning is any substance which drives away the insects. Okay, mosquito repellent means the chemical substance which drives away the mosquitoes. Okay, so you have the sprays and all, no, nowadays that you can use, or oil of lemon eucalyptus. It's a natural oil which we get from the leaves. Okay, that also will drive away the mosquitoes. Then stay indoor during peak biting hours, that is dawn and dusk. Dawn means the time just before the sunrise. Dusk means the time just before the night or sunset. Okay. Then keep mosquitoes outside. You should always close the windows, or you should use the net. Okay. You will put the mesh in the windows and all. While sleeping also, people used to use the mosquito net. Then pour out the standing water. There should not be any stagnant water around our home. Our home around places should be kept clean. Then shower when sweaty. So you should not have the smell of sweat in your body. Okay, whenever you work out more or whenever you exercise or play, you should take a bath after it. If you have the sweat smell, the mosquitoes will bite you. Then wear right clothes. You should wear clothes with long sleeves, full sleeves and full pant you can wear. So after that, let's see. Students, we come to school and we don't find time to clean them up. Okay, the students are telling we don't have time to clean the place around our home. So teacher says you don't have school on Sundays. You can spare some time on Sundays to clear them up. Okay, so what the teacher says, during Sundays you should give time for cleaning also. Okay. Students, good idea, sir. We will make sure that we keep our surroundings clean. Teacher, that's good. Remember, cleanliness is next to godliness. Then students also repeating, cleanliness is next to godliness. Okay, so that's all this lesson. So it gives the importance of keeping our surroundings clean. Okay, since this is also some rainy time, so you have to keep your surrounding clean. Okay, so near your home there should not be any old buckets or old cup or anything. It should not lie outside, so that rainwater will collect there and the mosquitoes will breed on it. Okay, mosquitoes will lay eggs on it. So from that water, more of mosquitoes will be produced. So you should keep the surroundings of your home very clean. That too during the rainy season. Okay. Here are the new words. So malaria, a disease that a person gets when a type of mosquito bites her or him. Gutter, the part at the side of a road where water collects and flows away. Ditches, long narrow holes dug at the side of a field or road to hold or remove unwanted water. Breeding place, a place where animals or insects, example mosquitoes, give birth to their young ones in large numbers. Dawn, the time just before sunrise. Dusk, the time just before night. Repellent, the substance that drives away things away. Infectious, a disease that can be passed from person to person. Virus, a very tiny living substance that can cause diseases. Okay, children, you go through the lesson, read the lesson again and again. I hope you understood the lesson. That's all for this video. Thank you, children.